Hey traders, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to do top-down analysis using just two time frame, which is our higher time frame and our lower time frame. Our higher time frame is going to be 4 hours, and our lower time frame, which is our entry time frame, is just going to be 15 minutes. I'm going to show you how to work your way from your analysis time frame to your entry time frame and how to look for a trade opportunity. Okay, so first of all, we are going to start with an illustration. Let's say the market is making its way up like this on a higher time frame. Let's say 4 hours time frame, right? You are seeing this kind of structure to the upside. Let's say this is your origin. This is the origin we spotted on 4 hours time frame, and this is the break of structure, right? So if price is making its way back into the origin on this 4 hours time frame, you're going to see this kind of structure into your point of interest, right? In your entry time frame, you're going to see structures. So the only thing that is going to make you confirm that price is now ready to retrace inward is when you see a shift in market structure on 15-minute time frame like this, a shift in market structure, and price going back, maybe getting to your origin or not, but making its way down like this, giving you a series of lower low and lower high. So you can see here that 15-minute time frame, you are seeing structures like this into your point of interest, but on 4 hours time frame, is just price is just printing candles like this downward. Is not giving you structure. If price gets to your point of interest on the higher time frame, if it should go down to your lower time frame, what you see, if price is ready to respect this zone, right? If the price is ready to respect this zone to make another move to the upside, you're also going to see a shift in market structure like this around this zone. So the shift in market structure like this is going to tell you that price is now ready to continue the bullish trend to the upside. But if you're looking at this on 4 hours time frame, you are just going to see a straight move like this. Okay, now let's go to the chart. Let me quickly show you what I mean. Let's start with this one. Price has given us a break of structure like this on 4 hours time frame. And where is the origin? This is the origin of this particular swing. This is the origin, right? Now we are going to go to 15-minute time frame to see if this particular move here is going to give us like a shift in market structure as price is making its way into a point of interest. So let's go to 15-minute time frame. Okay, so here on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that price was actually making its way up, right? Gave us this expansion move, a retracement, another expansion. Let's identify the structures here on 15-minute time frame. We have this break of structure, then the next move traded into this zone. We did not have a break of structure here. If you should look closely, you see that there was no break of structure here, right? Price just came here, took out liquidity here, traded back inside. Okay, so we have another break of structure here to the upside. We have another break of structure here to the upside. So now let's look for where price actually shifted structure. From here, price fell to give us a new high, traded downward. So we have a break of structure here. Okay, you can see where price shifted structure on 15-minute time frame. Price gave us a change of character here. So from this point here, price has been making its way down. Price has been making its way down. We got this change of character, but price did not trade back to this origin, started making its way down. Automatically, price has changed its order flow from an uptrend to a downtrend on this time frame. Okay, so now we are going to identify a recent break of structure. So after identifying a recent break of structure, what exactly will you look for? You look for the origin that caused the break of structure, right? And obviously this is the origin, but price did not get to this origin, right? Now the next thing we are going to look for is another break of structure. You have this break of structure here to the downside. Price did not get to this one. We have another break of structure here. So we have this origin here. Price traded into this origin, respected this origin, then traded into a point of interest. Can also identify another break here. And where is the origin? This is the origin, right? So I'm going to bring this here. This is the origin. Price traded into this origin here, came back down here. Now price also gave us a new break of structure. You can see that price is still around a point of interest, right? That 4 hours point of interest we spotted, right? This is the zone. So now we have this break of structure. After the break of structure, watch what happened. So after the break of structure, price came back to this zone here, respected it a little, traded down. The next swing pushed out of this zone here, giving us a shift in market structure. So you can see here, it was actually here that price gave us a clear shift in market structure to the upside. Given this particular shift in market structure here has given us a confirmation on 4 hours that price has traded into the origin, right? That the retracement on 4 hours time frame is over, and now we are seeing a continuation move to the upside, right? So from here now you can spot a change of character to the upside. Remember, this is 15-minute time frame. You can spot a change of character here to the upside. Now this is the change of character, and look at here, this was actually the origin of this particular swing here, right? This is the origin of this particular swing. We have here as the origin one, we have here as the first one, we also have this one here. Now price did not respect this one here. Price traded out of it, took out liquidity here. But from here you can see that price is now making its way up. Now let's identify this break. We have this break of structure here to the upside. Okay, so you can see that price is now creating structures to the upside. We have this break of structure here, and where is the origin? This is the origin of this. This is the origin, right? But price did not come all the way down to this zone. If price did not come back to your point of interest after breaking a structure, it's fine. The next thing you have to do is to look for another break of structure. Do you get? Now we have this break of structure here, right? We have this break of structure, and where is the origin? This is the origin here, right? Now price traded back into this origin here, respected that origin and started making its way up. Okay, so now we have another break here. We have this break of structure here, you can see, right? After this break of structure, oh god, this noise, guys, please, I'm so sorry about this noise. I don't know if you can hear. So price traded back into this origin, but just tapped into it and started making its way up. You can see, right? It started making its way up. So let me go to H4 so I can show you something. Okay, so you can see here, price was making its way up, gave us a new break of structure here to the upside, right? Now when price got to, now look at what price did. Price traded all the way up, took out this liquidity here, took out this liquidity. After taking out liquidity here, it started making its way inward, right? Remember, the overall trend is bullish, but after bullish, the retracement you are seeing on this time frame, if you go to the lower time frame, you're going to see a structure. You're going to see like downtrend structure. Do you get? Let's go back to 15-minute time frame. This is 15-minute time frame. You can see after this break of structure here, price gave us a shift in market structure here. Now where is the origin of this shift in market structure? This is the origin, but price did not trade back to this origin here. If we should use a fib to measure from the high to the low, you can see that price just traded into the 50% equilibrium level, which is where demand and supply meet, right? Reacted off this zone and started making its way down. So from here now you can see that the order flow has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. The only way you can identify when the order flow has changed its direction is when you see a shift in market structure like this on this time frame. You see that price is not trading upward again, rather price is now making its way downward. Okay, so now we can identify a new break of structure here. So the order flow currently is down, right? So we have this break of structure here, and where is the origin? This is the origin, but price didn't trade into this origin here. If price did not trade into your origin before creating another break of structure, the next thing you do is to identify a new break of structure, a recent break of structure. In this case, we have this recent break of structure here. We have this recent break of structure, and where is the origin? This is the origin of this swing. This is the origin. Price traded out of it just to sweep liquidity, because if we should look at the next candle that printed, it was a bearish engulfing candle, trading inward, trading back inward, right? So from here now, price started making its way back down. The next thing we want to see is what? A break of structure. We have this break of structure, and where is the origin of this structure? I'm going to use this as the origin, but price did not trade back into this zone. if price did not trade back into your zone before breaking another structure, the next thing is just to identify the next break of structure. Okay, so here we have this break of structure here. Okay, so we have this break of structure. Then the next thing we want to do is just to identify the origin. Okay, so here price traded back into the origin, reacted off this origin and started pushing to the downside. Price is bearish, right? The order flow is to the downside. We are seeing series of lower low and lower high. But remember, on a 4 hours time frame, that is just a retracement or a pullback. Okay, so here we have a break of structure here. And where is the origin of this break of structure? This is the origin. So after identifying a break of structure, the next thing is to identify the origin. You can see here that price traded into this origin here before making its way down, right? This should have been an opportunity to pick an entry. Now we have a new break of structure here. After the break of structure, the next thing we want to identify is what's the origin that caused that break of structure. You can see here that this was the origin, but price traded back into it, into this other block here before giving us this expansion move. And this origin here also have imbalance close to it, so we are going to identify this as the next origin. So here price did not trade into the origin here. Price, you can see that price was just consolidating around here. From here price was just consolidating around here. Now let's extend this to this zone here and see after the whole consolidation, price traded into this origin here, and you can see the massive push to the downside from here. Okay, so now price is doing what? Price is making its way downward. Okay, now if we should go to 4 hours time frame, on 4 hours time frame, we just want to identify where price is likely going to react from, because this is a retracement on this particular time frame, right? Where do you think price may likely trade into first? This point here, this is our first origin, right? And where can we spot as our next zone? This other block here is our next zone, right? Now as price is making its way down, we want to see where price is going to respect, and the only way we can know that price is done with this retracement here, that price wants to continue its upward movement, is when we see a shift in market structure on our entry time frame, which is 15 minutes time frame. You can see that price has not shifted structure yet. Price is still making its way downwards. This is where we've identified as our point of interest on the higher time frame, right? Price is still making its way down. It's only when price gets to this zone here, and if price wants to respect here, we want to wait to see a shift in market structure here before we now start looking for opportunity as price is making its way back to the upside. I hope this video was helpful. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye for now.